Happening now on VGN. So last week we talked about how Nintendo was discontinuing the NES Classic. I ended the video saying I hope that they at least come out with the Super NES Classic as sort of a substitute. And I guess it's ask and ye shall receive. Eurogamer is reporting that their sources are saying Nintendo is preparing to launch the Super NES Mini this year in time for Christmas. It's also a big reason why Nintendo wasn't that hell-bent on continuing the NES Mini, because they knew they had the Super NES Mini coming out fairly shortly. Now, you can still get a NES Mini if you want to pay a large sum of money to scalpers. You'll find links down in the description box to see what those prices are going for. But hopefully with the Super NES, Nintendo can better prepare for the onslaught, because I think this is going to be even more popular than the NES was. The original Nintendo, I mean, is a nice console. It was, I guess, my first console, even though I played Atari, but it was the first one that felt like mine. And I still remember going into Toys R Us as a kid and just being blown away by the Super NES. And I mean, I can't think back to my childhood and not think about playing this system, because I think this is when the system really started to shine as far as games go. And it had some great games. You had Star Fox, you had Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, Super Metroid, F-Zero. No doubt though that my favorite was Super Mario Kart. There's no telling how many hours I put into that game as a kid. I would play it by myself. I would have friends over to play it. I would make my brother play it. He would get upset with me because I'd always beat him. It was just a great system, especially for my generation growing up. So hopefully Nintendo makes more than just a couple of dozen, and everybody who wants one can get their hands on it, and I definitely would be one of those people. But again, it's looking like, according to these reports, Super NES will be here this holiday season. Post below what was your favorite system growing up, and would you be interested in the Super NES? Stay tuned to VideoGamesAndNews.com for the latest gaming news as it happens. That does it for me, the Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.